Hi everyone, and welcome to Ascended Masters 101, where we talk all about the teachings of the Ascended Masters. So I thought it might be helpful to offer a video that gives a quick overview of the teachings of the Ascended Masters. If I had to summarize these teachings in 10 minutes, this is what I'd say. There are, of course, many things that are not included, and I'm sure that anyone studying these teachings would summarize them a little differently, but I think most would agree that these are the major points. So let's get started. The Ascended Masters are our elder brothers and sisters on the spiritual path. They are a part of what is called the Great White Brotherhood. White does not refer to race, but it refers to the white light that is seen in the aura of the saints. Some Ascended Masters are Jesus Christ, Gautama Buddha, and Mother Mary. They serve as not only our teachers and our mentors, but also as our very dear friends. They have come from all races and countries, from all religions and from walks of life. They have balanced their karma and fulfilled their unique missions, and they have graduated from the schoolroom of earth to earn their ascension. And the ascension is the ritual whereby the soul reunites with God and merges with her I Am presence. Your I Am presence is the part of you that is one with God and that never left God. Earning your ascension is the ultimate goal of life for all sons and daughters of God, and it marks the end of the rounds of karma and rebirth or reincarnation. In short, you're home free. The major reason that the Ascended Masters have reached out to us in this age is to teach us how we too can earn our ascension. So, how do the Ascended Masters reach out to us from the heaven world, and how do we hear from them? God has always sent messengers or prophets as way-showers throughout history. Mark Prophet and his wife Elizabeth were two such messengers. It's an interesting coincidence that Mark's last name was Prophet. Mark and Elizabeth were trained over many lifetimes to fill their role as messengers. Their mission was to bring forth the Master's teachings and revelations for the Aquarian Age. In 1958, Mark founded the Summit Lighthouse, which shares the teachings of the Ascended Masters today. Mark and Elizabeth got married and they had 4 children, and throughout their lives, they wrote many books, they lectured throughout the world, and most of all, they received dictations. Dictations are messages from the Ascended Masters that are for the upliftment of mankind. Dictations are gifts from the Holy Spirit, and they contain the light and the energy of the Ascended Masters. This light comes from high levels in the heaven world, and it's different from channeling, which connects with lower psychic realms. So Mark earned his ascension at the end of his life in 1973, and he is now known as the Ascended Master Lanello. Elizabeth continued in the mission for decades and is known by her students affectionately as Mother because she has so much devotion to the mother aspect of God. So although we don't have a messenger to confirm it, we believe that Elizabeth earned her ascension as well, and that both are working from spiritual realms to assist mankind. So through Mark and Elizabeth's dedicated service to the Ascended Masters, we now have a clear roadmap of teachings from the Ascended Masters that we can follow to earn our own ascension. The teachings of the Ascended Masters, which I see as a roadmap to the ascension, have some major themes that I'd like to spend the rest of this video just quickly touching on. First, each of us is created in the image and likeness of God. We have an I Am presence, which is the part of us that is already one with God. We also have a higher self, or a real self, also known as your Holy Christ self. And this higher self is our personal teacher, our guardian, our friend, and our voice of conscience. The Ascended Masters teach us how to follow in the footsteps of Jesus and other saints in order to reunite with our higher self. There are 7 different paths that we can walk to accomplish this reunion with our higher self. These paths are known as the 7 rays. And there are angels and Ascended Masters serving on each ray that are here to help you along the way. We are also taught the major requirements for the ascension and how to fulfill them, which I am so grateful for because I am a list person and I love having it just spelled out in front of me what I need to do and how I need to grow into my own reality combined with the grace of God to hopefully earn my ascension. And I know you will appreciate exploring those concepts as well. We are also taught about our lower self. It's also called the not self, the synthetic self, or the dweller on the threshold. And it is the part of us that is the opposite of our real self. And it includes all of the negative energies that we have created by misusing free will. And overcoming this not self is a crucial part of our spiritual work because we cannot fully bond with our Christ self until we do so. The good news is that the Ascended Masters teach us exactly how to do this. We are also given many alchemical tools by the Ascended Masters so that we can swiftly advance in our spiritual progress and help others as well. So I'd like to tell you about 3 of these tools. One of these tools is the science of the spoken word, which is a form of spoken prayer that is combined with meditation and visualization. It especially uses affirmations that use the name of God, I am that I am. The Ascended Masters teach us that this spiritual science, this form of devotion, is the most effective method that is known today for balancing karma and making spiritual progress. Another major spiritual tool is the violet flame, which has been a missing key to vitality, to health, to inner wholeness, and especially the very swift balancing of karma on the spiritual path. Now, balancing 51% of your karma is one of the requirements for the ascension. So this violet flame is a huge key. The violet flame is the spiritual energy of freedom, of mercy, of forgiveness, and alchemy, to name just a few. And what the violet flame does is it takes negative energy and it transmutes or restores it back into positive energy. You can amplify the violet flame in your life by using the science of the spoken word through specific mantras and songs and decrees. If you'd like to learn more, see the video on this channel called The Violet Flame Explained. Now, since Earth is a schoolroom for our souls, we are, of course, being tested, right? And a big part of earning our ascensions is to pass those tests. So as we go about our lives, we receive tests. Tests of love and of joy, of constancy, etc. But it can be hard to pass those tests if you don't quite know what we're being tested on. So this brings me to another incredible spiritual tool that has been given to us by the Ascended Masters, known as the Cosmic Clock. The Cosmic Clock is a form of personalized spiritual astrology that helps us to anticipate which spiritual tests we are being given when, so we can be more prepared when they show up in our lives. Hopefully pass those tests and move quickly in our progress back to God. So Elizabeth and Mark delivered the Master's teachings for decades, and the Ascended Masters have spoken about almost every aspect of life. So this video is in no way comprehensive, but I feel that these are the main brushstrokes of their message. So I hope that this is of service to you, and I wish you the very best in your spiritual path. Also, if you'd like further information about anything that I've discussed, drop a comment below and I'll make sure to respond. So God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.